What up, YouTube? This is Mountain Peak Comics. I'm Mike. We're going to go over video 1 of a 3-part series. We're going to call this Coffee and Comics. Every time we do that, we're going to go over some books that I want to go ahead and get sent off and go get graded. This first set of videos is going to be batch 1 of 2 of some books I want to get sent off. It's about 10 to 15 books in this first batch. Video 2 is going to be over all the research that I've done and who I want to go ahead and send it off to. I've looked into PGX, sorry you didn't make it, but we're going to go ahead and go to CBCS and CGC, the two bigger ones out there, and a more up-to-date version of a lot of research and updated info on both of them. Both of them are doing some great work out there, and I wanted to make sure I knew what was going on now. A lot of videos that I was watching were older videos and didn't go into what's really going on right now about getting your books graded, cost, your resale value, all that. I went into a breakdown of everything, and it's all going to be in that video, so be on the lookout for that. Probably going to have this video this week, next video is the week after, and I'll still just do one video a week. So if there's any little videos in between, go ahead and hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate that. Like, comment if there's something I miss here that I should definitely send off, or there's another book that's relevant to this series, or there's a run that I should know about. Let me know. I want to know this stuff. I'm still new to the community, but I really appreciate your guys' input. Still have a mystery box going on. I'm not going to talk too much about that, but go ahead and look down in the description as well. There'll be some information about that, link to the YouTube post or the Instagram post. But let's go ahead and get into these books, shall we? Roll it. Alright, well, so we got this stack of books here. We got a setup here. It is janky, I know, but that way you guys can see everything and know what book I'm talking about. If you're wondering what coffee I'm drinking for the first episode of Coffee and Comics, it's Pete's Coffee, picked out by my wife, and this Black Panther mug. First copy of the book we have here. We got issue 1 of Batman Detective Comics, part of the New 52. Beautiful book, picked it up off one of my buddies here in Columbus. He had a huge collection, picked up some things from him. That was one of those books that I picked up, and found that it was a little too new for the mystery box I have going, so just ended up keeping that. It's like, you know what, that's a pretty nice book. Issue number 1, I love issue number 1s. I'm sure a lot of obviously people do, but one I wanted to go ahead and get sent off. Here's another number 1 here. It is not a first appearance, however, it is the New Warriors, and we all know how there's talks about maybe a new show or something with them. This just one as well, a beautiful cover. It's probably about a 9.0. I might get it pressed and cleaned, maybe we'll get a bump there, maybe a 9.2, 9.4. I doubt a 9.8, but I mean, I'd love that. I'm not going to say no to a 9.8. But a beautiful copy of that as well, from 1990. This next book is actually one that I am giving a lot back to my LCS. I'm giving back to Ryan over at Comic World, and this is obviously the first solo series with her name on it for Spider-Woman, and I need to get it pressed for sure. It's probably like, if pressed, it's probably like a 9.2, maybe a 9.2, maybe a 9.4, depending how well the press goes out, but definitely needs a press. But I'm giving everything for that. I'm actually going to get rid of that, but I'm going to sell it, and the 100%, every dime that I make off this comic, I'm not keeping. I'm giving it back to Ryan. I'm going to post a video once it gets slabbed and a picture with him, and that's just going to go back to him, just another way to just give back. And if it wasn't for a lot of help that Ryan gave me, I wouldn't know a lot of what I've done. I mean, I've definitely done my own research too, but their guys and the guys at that shop just continue to help me out. And another way that I want to give back, the Mountain Peak Give Back, is one of those hashtags I've been using. I know my friend Brian, the Aussie Down Under, he even used that in one of his posts. Appreciate that, Brian, if you're watching this video. But the next one here, another big up and coming thing. happening. Another woman in comics. We got She-Hulk #1. It's a beautiful copy of this. Love having this. It is just a classic cover. It's probably a pretty high grade on that one as well. Really excited that I was able to get that one. Some of these books are definitely some spec books about some upcoming series. But we all know what this one is. This is Moon Knight #1. Now, not a first appearance here as well, but this is just a beautiful book to have. His first self-titled series as well. Decently high grade there. Not expecting a 9.8, but a pretty high grade I'm hoping for. Let's go ahead and move these off just to be safe. And here's one of the first spec books. Book's probably not at a huge cost right now, but this is Thunderbolts #1. Not a first appearance, but it is the first in the series for the Thunderbolts. I believe that was in the late 90s. Roast me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it is a pretty nice copy of that. I'm really glad that I was able to get that. Really nice find. But really hoping that it's a book where, you know, it's speculation. It's a spec book for sure, and definitely hoping for, and it's also the first printing. It's not the second printing, it's the first printing of that, so really hoping for good things on that. Now, here we go. Another newer book. This is Red Hulk #1, first appearance of Red Hulk. Sorry for the glare there. This is just a beautiful book. Really happy about that book. It is another spec. It's another thing where we're hoping Red Hulk comes up. I'm hoping Red Hulk comes up. I think that would be amazing. I don't know if they'll ever do a movie about Red Hulk. I don't think they will. There's supposed to be speculation that they're going to come up with the next MCU movie, and so I'm really excited for it. But I saw this for a good price, and I just had to pick it up. This next one is just one of my personal favorites, and not one that I think a lot of people really kept, but with everything going off with the Spider-Verse, this is Spider-Ham #1, and this is the first appearance of Spider-Ham. You also have the Goose Rider, you have Hulk Bunny, you have Captain America. It's funny. It makes me feel like a little kid. I think this cover's hilarious, and so of course I picked up this copy. Really, I definitely didn't pay what I probably should have for this, so I'm really happy to get that steal. I think it was a Mercari purchase, but it's wonderful. It definitely needs a cleaning. I'll probably do a press on it as well. But I'm not gonna lie, it might be a 9.6, 9.8. I mean, I would be stoked for the 9.8, but I'm hoping for at least a 9.4, 9.6. I think it's probably going to be worth, get to that grade. It's in wonderful condition. I'm not a professional grader by any means, but it's definitely in really good shape. This next one I am a sucker for, and I believe everyone else is too in the comic book community. This is a beautiful copy of Venom #1. Love that hollow 90s variant love. It's so wonderful. That is in wonderful condition, and I can't wait to get that one sent off and see what happens there. I'm definitely going to have obviously another video of when we get all these back from that company that I choose, so check out the next video as well. But really excited to have that one. Depending on the grade, I might keep that in the PC, don't know yet. But really excited to have that book. I think I heard someone the other day say that this book is just someone that you got to have in your collection. I don't even think the book was even that good, but it's just one that you just have to have. The cover alone is so worth it. This next one, now this is not the 5th printing, so maybe you know what book I'm talking about. This is the first appearance of Doomsday from Superman. I am not the biggest Superman fan, but Doomsday and this cover is just unbelievable. I have a couple copies of this. This is the 2nd printing of it. It is one, it's a first appearance. It's not the 5th printing. It's not the Buku super valuable one, but it's in really great condition. I got it in a lot, meaning of books that I purchased, and it just came with it. And knew what it was right when I saw it. So, of course, wanted to get that sent off to see what it is, and may use it for some trade, maybe send it to someone who just wants to have that in their PC. Don't know which one I'll end up keeping if I keep one of them, but just a beautiful cover. I love how they, if you haven't seen it before, they like changed the font on this too every time they did it for the different printings, and I really like that. Didn't notice that until I had multiple copies. And I was like, oh, these are different. I'm like, oh, the different printings. But just a really cool thing there. So that is all I have for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Comment if there's something else that I need to know. If you have opinions on who you like grading, what your experiences are, no matter what that is, just let me know. I really appreciate that. And as always, love comics and give back. I really appreciate this.